view when you're trying to film and the lawn guy is here right outside your window. Thanks for stopping by Shaping Your World with Sha. I'm Sha, and on this channel I talk about lifestyle related topics, primarily as they focus to the woman over 40 or 50. But today's topic is, as you can see from the title, applies to women of all ages. So if you're interested in what my summer favorites were, what I've been loving this summer, then just keep watching. So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that I like to break down my favorites into categories. So today's categories are going to be fragrance, beauty, fashion, food and beverage, and one kind of home item. I'll just elephant in the room, which is that I have been missing for about 3 months now. Life has been lifing. I had the big C. I also changed jobs. I also had some issues, family related issues. So I'm really glad to be back. I miss talking to you guys. Thank you to all of you who are returning viewers, and welcome to all of you who are new. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with fragrance because if you know me, you know I'm a fragrance girl. Fragrance has my heart. So I'm going to start off with the fragrances that I particularly enjoyed wearing this summer. Starting off with Mugler's Angel Nova. Angel Nova is a it's a bold scent. This is an eau de parfum, and it retails for $78 for a 15 ml. I'm not sure, I don't remember what size this is, and of course I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell. But yeah, the 15 ml is the smallest size. It also comes in a 30 ml and a 50 ml, which is $128, and 100 ml, which is $139. But this is one of the smaller sizes. I feel like this is a 1 ounce, but I bought this, I got this on Joma Shop for about $50 or $60. So I really like Joma Shop. It's a great place to pick up fragrances at discounted prices, and right now they are having their end of summer sale. But I did buy this kind of midsummer. I've been enjoying it. It's a very heavy fragrance. It's got keynotes are raspberry, rose, and akigala wood. And particularly, it opens up with a really strong burst of raspberry and lychee. So if you're not a fruity fragrance fan, say that 3 times, you're not gonna like this fragrance. But if you do like fruity fragrances, it also has a little sex appeal to it, which comes from the dry down of akigala wood. And I'm just looking at the notes here on my laptop. It dries down to, it starts off with raspberry and lychee. In the mid, it has the rose, and then it dries down to akigala wood and benzoin for a strong, sexy. That's what gives it that sexiness, is that akigala wood and benzoin. So I've been enjoying this. Obviously, we're just coming out of a heat wave, so during that heat wave I couldn't really wear this as much because it's a very strong fragrance. Even if you spray lightly, it's still going to be really strong. It lasts all day on my skin, and again, like I said, on me it comes off fruity but also very sexy at the same time. So I've really been enjoying Mugler's Angel Nova this summer. The other fragrance that I had in very heavy rotation this summer is Parfums de Marly's Cassilli. And Cassilli has notes of red currant, Bulgarian rose, and transparent white flowers in the top note. In the mid, it has plum accord, mimosa absolute, plumeria, and petalia. And then in the base, it dries down to sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla pod. It comes in a 75 ml and retails for $3.55 on the Parfums de Marly's website. But again, I purchased this from Joma Shop. And actually, Joma Shop had all of Parfums de Marly's fragrances on sale months ago, and it was like a flash sale, like a 48-hour flash sale. I didn't even have time to put up a video to notify you guys that the fragrances were on sale. But if I find that they go on sale again, I will definitely try to throw something up really quickly. I caught this like at the very end of the sale, placed my order, the sale was over. But in any event, this is a really nice fragrance. It's much lighter. It doesn't project. The Mugler Angel Nova, it projects. It has a really strong projection, particularly because of that opening of raspberry and lychee. This, on the other hand, is more subtle. It sits closer to the skin and doesn't last as long unless it's layered, in my opinion, or on my skin. I do find that it does last on clothes, but I personally, I tend to spray my body more so than my clothes because I like to change up my scents. And I don't like from like my sweaters or my jackets to be holding on to scents. So I try to spray my body more so than my clothes. But in any event, in order for me to kind of get this to last or project a little more, I layer it with my Nest perfume oils. So this one is the Nest Seville Orange. And this is the Nest Indian Jasmine. No, that's not focusing. There we go. And so, depending on my mood, I'll use the orange to kind of play up the fruitiness of it, because as I said, in the mid, it's got well, at the heart, it's got red currant. In the mid, it's got plum accord and plumeria, and so I find that the orange fragrance for this Nest perfume oil really kind of marries well with those fruit notes, amplifies them, and makes the fragrance a little lighter, more daytime appropriate. Whereas the Indian Jasmine, I layer it with the Cassilli at night to kind of bring out that Bulgarian rose that's in the heart, to also emphasize the mimosa absolute that's in the mid, and to really marry well with the sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla that it dries down to. I also have the Nest vanilla, Madagascar vanilla oil. Sometimes I pair it with the Cassilli, but not as much as the Indian Jasmine. So again, this summer I've been loving the heck out of Parfums de Marly's Cassilli and Mugler's Angel Nova. Love them. So those were I wore other fragrances this summer as well, but those were the ones that I kept picking up over and over again. They were in very heavy rotation. So I'm going to move on to beauty now. And when it comes to beauty and summer, sunscreen, right? Sunscreen. And I had two that I have been loving. I love them. The Black Girl, what is this? Black Girl sunscreen, Make It Matte, and the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. Take that out of there so you can see. So there's the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen is in SPF 40. And the Black Girl sunscreen Make It Matte is in SPF 45. Really, how I determine which one I used this one if I'm wearing makeup, and I use this one if I'm not wearing makeup, just because I wanted to save this. I don't need a matte sunscreen if I'm not putting on makeup. The Supergoop will make me nice and glowy, and if I'm not wearing makeup, then I do like to go glowy. But these are the two sunscreens that I really swore by this summer, which was different. I normally, in past summers, I used Cooler sunscreens. So this year was my first year trying both of these products, and I love them equally. I love them both, and they will definitely be my summer go-tos going forward. Those are for the face. For the body, I stuck with tried and true that I have been using for years and years, decades now. And this is Avon's Skin So Soft Bug Guard sunscreen. This is an SPF 30. I think it also comes in a higher SPF, but I've been using this forever. And particularly what I like about this is a body sunscreen. I don't ever put this on my face because it's got insect repellent in it, but it definitely does a good job of repelling insects. And so I find that when I'm outdoors, I don't have to worry. I'm the type of person that attracts bugs. So that's always an issue for me in the summertime. But as long as I cover myself with this, it's not only protecting me from the sun, but it's also protecting me from the bugs. So again, that's the Avon Skin So Soft Bug Guard in SPF 30. Definitely have been loving this all summer long, and continuing to love this all summer long. Also, I love the Touchland hand sanitizers, and I know these were very popular on social media, and so I'm not introducing anything, but what I would say is I love the size of it. I love how flat it is, because a lot of times hand sanitizers come in a fat bottle, and I like the slim fit of this. It's really easy to just stick into a smaller size purse, and it comes in different scents. This is, I don't know what scent this is. Not sure, but anyway, this comes in different scents, and I have a bunch of different scents. I keep them in my purses, I keep them in my work bag, I keep them in my car. I love these, and I love the different scents that they come in. And again, I love the fact that they're nice and flat, so they're easy to fit into smaller bags. You could even stick it into your back pocket if that's something you wanted to do. So this is the Touchland hand sanitizer, and it's sold at Sephora. I think it runs around $10. Then for my face powder, I've been loving the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use complexion powder, and I'm in the color Cocoa. I really like this for all over. It's been something that I've been wearing all summer. If I'm not doing makeup, I'll still even just put this all over just to even out my skin. And it's nice. It's not too drying, but it also doesn't leave me greasy. It's like the perfect all over face powder, and I've been enjoying it all summer long. So again, this is the Too Faced multi-use complexion powder, and again, I'm in the color Cocoa. And then last but not least, for beauty, of course, who hasn't heard of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush, what is this? Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Again, if I'm wearing makeup in the summertime, you don't want that makeup sliding off or making you look all greasy and oily. I will say the hype is true. Everyone, all the beauty girls talk about this product on social media, and I will definitely agree that this is a great product for setting your makeup, keeps it in place, especially coming through the heat wave. This was really, I like the scent too, but this was a great product that really came in handy for keeping makeup on my face when I had to go out there in them temperatures that were hovering around 100 degrees. So love that. So those were my end of summer beauty favorites. Let's move on to fashion. And so I had 2 bags that I had in heavy rotation this summer. No surprise is my Coach Morgan saddle bag. I talked about this in my most worn bags of 2022. I have it in the black pebbled leather with the gold hardware. I believe this is if I'm not mistaken, I think this bag is specific to the Coach outlet. I don't think this was a retail bag, but I could be wrong. It's got a back pocket that is big enough to hold your phone horizontally. On the inside, it's got a front pocket here, which is slimmer, that you could probably put a card case in. It has the main compartment, and then it has a back pocket here, which you also could put your card case in. But the middle compartment is a good size for smaller wallets, phone, hand sanitizer. And I love the fact that the hand sanitizer, it slips very easily into the back pocket. So a lot of times I can have the hand sanitizer and my cell phone, which I'm recording on right now, and I'll just have them right here in the back, and they fit just fine. So again, this is the Coach Morgan saddle bag. It's a crossbody, adjustable crossbody strap, and it's been my go-to this summer. The other bag that's been very heavy in my rotation for my pop of color, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that last summer I was wearing my yellow Tory Burch bag in heavy rotation, and I was looking forward to wearing it again this summer. But what I found was that whenever I was looking for a pop of color, I was reaching for this Michael Kors bag. I don't know what this bag is called. This is a very old, it's a bucket bag. It's just got very simple gold hardware, but if you can see, it's got like little holes. The MK is in little holes, so even though it does say MK all over the bag, it's very subtle because these are actual holes. It's not a embossing or anything. It's just strictly kind of literally holes. So the bag is nice and airy. It's got this drawstring. And it's not a big bag, it's a small bag. There's not a whole lot of space inside. It does not have any pockets inside, so it's just an open bucket. It has a pocket on the back, which again, my Touchland hand sanitizer fits very nicely into. It's a little bit bulky, but if I have this side of the bag up against my body, nobody really notices that. Again, my phone also can stand up in here. Obviously, it can't sit horizontally, but it can sit in here vertically. It will stick out like maybe this much. It doesn't come out over the bag, but it does stick out a little bit past the pocket. So if that's not something that if that's something that will bother you, you might not like this. But for me, I found it was fine. It was no big deal. Again, if I have this side of the bag against my body, nobody's really noticing that. It's really cute. Obviously, you can hold it as a top handle. You can put it in the crook of your arm. And then it has an adjustable crossbody strap. If I can find the name, I will put it on the screen below, but I've had this bag for a very long time. I'm not quite sure if I can find the name of it, but to close it up, you just pull the drawstring, and that cinches the top of the bag. And actually, the crossbody strap is removable. The top handle is not removable, but the crossbody strap is removable. So sometimes if I'm just carrying the bag as a top handle, I would remove the straps and just kind of tuck them into the bottom of the bag. The bag is, it's like I'm not sure, like a suede material here, which is what also makes it easy for the MK to be just kind of holes all throughout the bag. So I thought this was really cute. And again, I reached for this the entire summer as my pop-up color. I also have a red a red Marc Jacobs bag that I talked about in my most worn bags of 2022. Sometimes I'll grab for that. I wore it more last year. I didn't wear it as much this year, but I did reach for that bag sometimes if I wanted to have a different pop of color. But for the most part, the majority of the summer, when I was looking for a pop of color and not carrying my Morgan saddle bag, I was carrying this cute little Michael Kors bag. So that's it for fashion. Oh, I want to talk about the linen button-down shirts. They have been my best friend all summer long. I have them in a regular length. I also have them in tunic length, which is nice for if I'm wearing shorts or leggings. And then I have the regular length for when I'm wearing regular jeans or pants. Can't say enough about a good button-down linen shirt because it will go with everything. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. And the great thing about a linen shirt, especially 100% linen shirt, is that if you're in the heat, it will keep you cool. It won't cause you to overheat. But if it's a little chilly outside, it will kind of keep you warm. It'll hold in your body temperature. So it's a great versatile piece to have in your wardrobe. And for me specifically, I found that I wore my linen shirts all summer. And so one home product I used is this. This is like a little travel bag, and it's for putting your products in. You can, it opens like this, and it's got the squeeze top, and when you want to fill it up, you just unscrew the cap. It opens up. Right now I have my Skin So Soft lotion in here, and you just you can open it and you can squeeze it right in there, or you can, even if you feel like it, you can take this cap off and just pour it in. This is a little messier. It's a little easier or simple to do it if you leave the cap on and squeeze it out. But in any event, what makes this product so great is that as a if you're someone that likes to travel with carry-on items, this will really takes up very little space in your liquids bag, and you can still get all your liquids. This holds up to I think this holds about 3 ounces, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure, but it does hold a really good amount of product, and therefore I wouldn't be able to put this in my liquids bag because this is 4 ounces, and it obviously exceeds the allowance. But this I can fill this up, I can put it in my liquids bag, and because this is relatively flat, it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. Even when it's full, it still doesn't take up a lot of room. But obviously, as you're while you're on your trip, the more you use, the flatter it's going to get, and it's going to take up even less space on your return than it did when you were leaving for your trip. So I love this product. I took a few trips this summer, and this product came in clutch, so I'll definitely be linking this below. Love this. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but whatever it's called, it's a great product, and I love it. So last but not least is my food and beverage category, and I just have 2 items that I wanted to highlight that I have been really enjoying all summer. The first is my Trader Joe's cashews, and what I like about these particularly is that they are 50% less salt, and they're individual little packets. These are great for grab and go. I love this. I love the fact that they are pre-portioned. Each bag has 210 calories, 16 grams of fat, 15 milligrams of sodium, 10 grams of carbs. So most importantly, 7 grams of protein. If you know anything about cashews, they're allegedly they're supposed to be very good for you. So I like them as a healthy snack, and I love the fact that they're really easy to just tuck in your bag. Obviously, if I'm walking around all summer with this little tiny bag, it fits real easily in here. And I like the fact that they're lower sodium, because I want to have healthy snacks, and I don't want to forfeit flavor, but I also don't want to be having a bunch of salt, especially in the summertime when you're trying to stay hydrated and salt is only going to dehydrate you. I like the fact that these are 50% less sodium. So I've been loving these all summer. The other thing I've been loving is this product. The brand is Stirrings, and they make these simple syrup mixers. This particular one is Peach Bellini. As you can see, I put a pretty good dent in there. I also have it in Lemon Drop, which I'm almost done with. And I also have it in Pomegranate. And I don't use this one as much as I use the others. But what I love about these products are they're great mixers. They're great for making mocktails, so you can mix them with your favorite sparkling water, club soda, for a nice added flavor. Obviously, they are meant to be cocktail mixers, so I do make pomegranate bellinis or peach bellinis with this one. As this says, these are great for lemon drops. They're great flavors. These are a little higher. These are 60 and 70 calories, respectively. But the peach one is only 25 calories. So if you're someone that's looking to watch your calorie intake but still enjoy a cocktail, they're made with real juice. And they add a nice flavor. They come with the recipes on the back. So again, this is the peach Bellini. It gives you the recipe for your peach Bellini. This one gives you, the pomegranate gives you the recipe for a pomegranate martini. And then the lemon drop gives you the recipe for the lemon drop martini. But again, you can be creative, make your own things. I actually used the peach Bellini syrup to make a drink called bourbon and peaches. And I just mix 2 parts of the peach Bellini with 1 part bourbon. And I also add a splash of the lemon drop, and it's a wonderful, wonderful flavor. So those are the products that I've been enjoying as far as food and beverage is concerned. And overall, over the summer, I have been loving these products. Let me know down below in the comments, what products have you been loving this summer? Are you a summer person, or are you a fall person? Are you looking forward to the cooler temperatures coming in, or are you going to be mourning the loss of summer as we move into fall? I am a big lover of fall. It's kind of toss between fall and winter are my favorites. Probably fall, more so fall because it's not as cold, there's no snow. And fall, my birthday falls in fall as well. I'm an October baby. But I love the winter for Christmas. I love Christmas and New Year. But not so much the snow and the cold temperatures. But I'm looking forward to fall, and I wanted to get to you guys and let you know what my summer favorites were, what I've been enjoying all summer. Again, let me know below in the comments what you've been enjoying this summer, particularly what fragrances you've been enjoying this summer, because as you know, I'm definitely a big fragrance girl. I hope to be back on a regular schedule now. Things have calmed down in my life, and I'm looking forward to coming back with weekly videos. So until next time, thanks so much for stopping by, Shaping Your World with Sha, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.